Coin.
Hello, YouTube coin community. It's Robert with Coin Up. Today we're going to do a year in review, the year 1957. Now, Deborah Eubanks took and made a suggestion in the video for the 1936 year in review. So I decided to take, and we're taking comments. Anytime you want to do it, or if you'd like to have a video done of the year that you was born, leave a comment down below and I'll do my best to get at it. Now, don't forget, February the 1st at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be opening and revealing a roll of 1937 Lincoln cents. And then on February 15th at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be doing a video revealing a 1936 Lincoln cent. And I've said that if we find 20 or more of the 1936 FS 101s, I will take and we will give one away. The value of those could be anywhere from $1,000 to $45,000. So we hope you stick around. Now, here's a little bit about the year in review 1957. In 1957, gold was $34.95 per ounce. If you got a gallon of milk, it would have cost you $1 per gallon. A dozen eggs would have cost you between 28 cents and 57 cents per dozen. A loaf of bread was 19 cents per loaf. Back in 1957, gas was between 24 and 31 cents per gallon. And if you was to buy a new car, you could get one from $2,380 to about $4,860. A new home back then was between $9,800 and $23,450. On October the 4th, the USSR launches the first artificial satellite, the Sputnik 1. Here's a picture of it. And then they took, and on November the 3rd, they ended up launching a second artificial satellite, which was accordingly named Sputnik 2. Here's a picture of it as well. And sadly, on May 6th, the final episode of I Love Lucy was aired on CBS. Well, we'll miss you, Lucy. I used to love that show. In January of 1957, Wham-O releases the first Frisbee toy for sale. A lot of people don't know, but the original Frisbee was actually from a pie company that was named Frisbee out of Connecticut in the late 1800s. Walter Frederick Morrison is the original inventor of the Frisbee. However, at the beginning, he took and he had called it Whirl Away and Pluto's Platter. And on January 23rd of 1957, they sold the rights for the Pluto Platter to the Wham-O Toy Company. And initially Wham-O took and continued to market it solely under the name Pluto's Platter, but by June, they also began to use the name Frisbee after learning that college students from the Northeast were calling the Pluto Platter by that name. Ironically, that's how the whole business started, because Fred and his then girlfriend, Lou Nay, which later became his wife, were tossing a pie pan back and forth in the late 40s, and it was from the Frisbee Pie Company. Now, let's go look at some coins. There was not a lot of varieties that I could find in 1957. However, the first one we found was a 1957 Denver, Washington quarter. It shows a misplaced mint mark up to the left of the vine that's below the eagle. Now these range in price for a MS-60 at $65 and $350 for a mint state 65 of this example. The next coin we're going to look at is a 1957. It's also a D, but it's on the Franklin half dollar. Now this is the RPM number 1, or the Phoebus Stanton 501. This is a D over D that's rotated counterclockwise. Now, on a full bell line for a 63, they value it at $57, but for a mint state 65, you can get a whopping $350 for it. Now, again, that's a full bell line. The last coin we're going to look at is the 1957D, and we're going back to the Washington quarter. However, this is a much scarcer one. This is the re-engraved tail feathers. Now it's listed in the Cherry Picker's Guide as the FS 901. And for an AU 55 example, you can get $75 for it. Whereas for a Mint State 64, you can get a whopping $2,000. I'll be honest, I'll be looking closer and trying to find one of those myself, as I don't believe I have ever found one. Just as a side note, the engraved tail feathers are very similar to the 1952 and 53 proof Washington quarters. So I hope the pictures come through well. And there you have it. I'd like to thank once again Deborah Eubanks for her suggestion. If you'd like for me to do a year in review of your birth year, leave a comment down in the comment section below. If you're not a subscriber, we hope you subscribe. Hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. Don't forget, February 1st at 8 o'clock p.m., we will be taking and opening an original bank wrap roll of 1937 Lincoln cents. And on February the 15th, also at 8 o'clock, I hope that didn't make too much noise, we'll be opening a roll of 1936. Again, these are both original bank wrap rolls. Now, again, subscribe and hit the bell if you want to be notified when we go live. We do an auction every Wednesday at 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we also do one on Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, we hope you hit the thumbs up, share this with a friend, and we hope to see you on the next video with CoinUp. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a wonderful weekend. Take care. And as I always like to say, happy hunting, everybody.